Today, a hearing was held for the man convicted in the death of a Fountain police officer in February of last year. And the hearing is to determine whether or not Devin Bobian is a habitual offender, which could increase the length of his sentence. News 5's Eleanor Sheehan joins us now live from outside the courthouse and has more about today's hearing. Eleanor.
In court, an investigator with the DA's office went over and talked about Bobian's previous felony convictions. He has 4 of them. They also compared fingerprints from the Fountain case to fingerprints found in Bobian's other cases, and they said they were the same. Bobian was convicted on charges including second-degree murder and of Officer Julian Becerra's death. In court today, the defense questioned the quality of fingerprint evidence, but the judge ruled the evidence from the court finds the people have met their burden of proof and established all 4 felony convictions belong to Devin Bobian. The next step is for a review, which will be scheduled for September. There will be sentencings where families and people impacted by this will be able to speak. Now, I spoke with Devin's Bobian's sister before today's hearing. She says the situation for her is very frustrating. She says her brother is not the monster they make him out to be. He is still and remains in custody. In Colorado Springs, Eleanor Sheehan, News 5.
Eleanor, thanks. Let's recap how we got here. This all started back in February 2nd of last year when there was a report of a stolen blue Hyundai in Pueblo. Devin Bobian was driving the car and after a few hours ended up in Fountain, where police there started following him. Officers eventually found him and the stolen car at the Loves near I-25 and Mesa Ridge Parkway. Bobian drove away quickly and got back onto I-25 heading north. That chase ended when officers performed a pit maneuver about 4 miles away on the South Academy Boulevard Bridge. Police say when Officer Julian Becerra got out of his car, he found himself pinned between his parole vehicle and the bridge's guardrail. Police say Bobian then got on top of Officer Becerra's vehicle and lunged toward him in, quote, a threatening manner. Police say that made Officer Becerra back up and fall 40 feet off that bridge. He was airlifted to the hospital where he later died 9 days later. Officer Becerra served with the Fountain Police Department for 4.5 years in the patrol division as a canine officer. He was an Air Force veteran who left behind his wife and 2 young children.